Yo, man. It's your man here, double to that H, man. Coming in here live, I'll probably just do like a half-hour show because I'm actually starving. So I need to afterwards. So, two topics again, but obviously two topics I want to address, and of course I'll be taking any questions that you guys will obviously most likely have. So, but first of all, I think the main thing is this Martial thing and the Anthony Martial saga. Um, and the thing about it is that, Martial needs to leave United. And it is a crime and shocking how a great talent such as Martial has been stifled and has been held back by said Jose Mourinho. Yes, Jose Mourinho. Um, so I just think that yo Chavi, what's up? What's up, man? Hello, man. So my thing about it is Martial has to leave United. That's the first thing. And we now have the whole Chelsea thing because now if Martial loses, if he leaves United, United are screwed because Martial is one of United's most talented players. So if he was to leave now, we're now here in Chelsea. Let me be straight. I said that if Chelsea lose Hazard, that's pretty much a disaster. But if Chelsea was to lose Hazard and they got to Martial, that's all right. With how Sarri is going to be playing and who knows what other players can come in as well, that'll be all right. So, but I just think that with regards to Anthony Martial, this is a player who could have been following the footsteps of Cristiano, of Van Nistelrooy, of Andy Cole, and being a top number. I mean, how do you have Martial in your team and you go out and you get to Lukaku and you play Lukaku as a striker ahead of him? So that's madness. That is madness that you would ignore the talents you have there, go out and get Lukaku, who he's essentially a brick. Lukaku is essentially a brick. And also, look, this whole Ozil thing. So, of course, I put out the video, put out my thoughts on it and everything. But I think going beyond that, we've obviously seen a bit more, and like Uli Hoeness came out and talked. I think, whenever the thing about the Uli Hoeness and Ozil's agent, the exchanges, don't throw stones if you live in a glass house. And that saying was so relevant with regards to what happened between Hoeness and Ozil's agents. So Hoeness insulted Ozil, said he's crap, he's not really played the winners, he's not really had a tackle, and Germany wouldn't miss him. So pretty much, it really wasn't a football critique, but it really was more deeper than I think. It was much more of a character assassination because his critiques seemed to be very, very deep, and it just seemed as if you're going a bit overboard with your critique of this person. I don't think this is mainly football. This is more of a character assassination. So Ozil's agents came back with some statistics and numbers that refuted his apparent footballing criticism, but because everyone knew that this was much more of a character assassination, he then said, "Okay, you want to look at character? You went to prison. You went to prison. Also has helped kids open up centers and so forth. You went to prison. You took taxpayers' money and put them in your pockets. You're a criminal. And a criminal has no say with regards to the morality of a person. Once you're a criminal, you just shut the hell up because screw this, you're a criminal." So, him talking, I don't even know what the hell is that's been said. Bonucci going back to Juve, I doubt it. I doubt that's happening, bro. Let's be real. Higuain to Chelsea. Do Chelsea need Higuain? Let's talk about it. Do Chelsea really need Higuain? Because Giroud is a brick. They have Batshuayi. If Hazard stays, you've got Hazard, you've got Batshuayi, and you've got what other players that you can bring in. Maybe if you can bring in a Martial, then you don't need it again. Now, if you lose Hazard and you lose Willian, then yeah, you do need Higan. You do need somewhat of a reliable goal scorer. because Batshuayi is still a good goal scorer, but I think Higuain is much more reliable goal scorer and is more experienced in getting those goals than Batshuayi is. But I think it's all things. These things are dependent on the market and what happens within transfers, who stays, who goes, and so forth. So what are you guys saying? Martial's best position. His best position is he's a striker. He's a striker. I mean, that is generally his best position because um, you could argue that he could be an inside forward, but I think I look at how players play, their mannerisms, their ability. I think, if you're in a wide forward or an inside forward, there is a way in which you dribble and the way in which you move that is pretty much connected to what a inside forward would be. As in, when you look at how Robin plays, or how Ribery plays, or how Salah plays, it's they have strong characteristics of being an inside forward, hence why they're so successful at it. But when you look at Martial, his control, his shooting, his finishing, his off the ball movements, and everything, if you give him a really good quality number 10, like if you were to give him like an Ozil or an Iniesta or a Modric or an Isco, Martial will get a lot of G's. So I fully 100% believe that he is to be a striker, but he hasn't been a striker in a team in which will be able to give him inventive, interesting balls. Because Lukaku, you can give Lukaku, Ozil, Iniesta the best playmakers. Lukaku ain't touching Martial. They're on a whole different level. He ain't touching Martial. Um, so yeah, I've been hearing Martial to Bayern Munich. That's interesting. So my thing is that if Martial goes to Bayern Munich, I suppose Lewandowski leaves. That has to be the case. I suppose Lewandowski leaves. How would he do at Bayern Munich? I think he'd do pretty well. Playing with James Rodriguez, possibly Thiago, Ribery, and Robin as well. I think that would be really interesting. I think it'd be really interesting to see how he plays that. I mean, it's difficult to say because again, it's a different league, a different system, and so forth. But when you're really talented, and I think when I look at Martial, I don't think Martial is system specific. There are players who are very system specific and they need to be in a system to really flourish. And there are guys who are just good and they're just talented, and I think they can be adaptable. I think you put Martial in Bayern Munich, give him a few games. I think he'll be able to adapt and be able to know, okay, these are the kinds of runs I need to make. This is where I need to be because I'm understanding the way in which Robin and Ribery think and how they like to dribble pass the ball when they like to pass the ball. So I think he's smart enough to know that and is adaptable to know that. So I think at Bayern Munich he would definitely be successful. And he'd probably be because if Bayern, I think what Bayern Munich wants is somebody who can really be critical in the Champions League. And I think that's what they've been missing. So Lewandowski could score 50, 60 goals in the Bundesliga. Looking for a guy, semi-final stage that can actually be a critical difference maker. I've already said my view on the Ballon d'Or. The Ballon d'Or should go to Modric, 100%. I think about the Ballon d'Or is that you have to realize that, put it this way. A World Cup bronze medal means more than a Ballon d'Or. What does a Ballon d'Or actually mean? Because remember, a Ballon d'Or is a subjective award. Nobody earns a Ballon d'Or, especially in today's world. You don't really earn a Ballon d'Or. A Ballon d'Or is based off how popular you are and if people like you. It's not based on merits. It's not based on you deserving it. It's based on do people like you because it's a substantial award. But a World Cup medal, gold, silver, bronze, that's earned. You earned that. It's an objective award. It is something that you deserve. There are no there's no subjectivity with it, with winning a flipping World Cup award. So that's the key thing. Milan needs to get Benzema. I mean, who have Milan bought? Okay, look at what Inter have done. You already don't know about Roma. Who have Milan bought for me to really be taking those guys seriously? They don't really bought anybody. And it was also called. I mean, I don't know. People say they want me to do a video on it, but yeah, look, I saw clips of Vinicius Junior, man. He looks alright. 18 years old. saw him in training the way that he was playing. Because I told you, I'm tired of the Messi Cristiano era. It's boring, It really doesn't interest me anymore, And I think the sooner we bring in the new era, the better. So I'm like all about. I want to see what Mbappe is doing. I want to see what Neymar is doing. I want to see what this Vinicius Junior guy is doing. I want to see what Hazard are doing. The guys. I mean, Messi and Cristiano. Okay, fair enough. Okay, well, you're gonna get 50, 60 goals next season. Okay, well done. You're old now. You're yesterday's news. It's time for the new breed to come through because that's not how the world works. The world doesn't work with, oh my gosh, these guys, we're going to be talking about these guys for 20, 30, 30 years. Look, I told you, I've gotten bored with these guys. I appreciate what they've done. They're legends in their own rights, but this is the era of Neymar, of Mbappe, of Varane, of Hazard, of Martial, and hopefully, probably Vinicius Junior, man. Like, so look, man, let's bring in the new people. Um, and also, yeah, I mean, look, with regards to the I think I already talked about the Ozil thing, man. The German FA, man, they have to come out and say something because they're looking really bad now. I mean, them keeping silent, not saying anything, is making them look bad, man. Um, yeah, man, I miss my meal too. Look, man, Mourinho, man, I think I told again, I will always respect Mourinho for his character because me and Mourinho, we both have very similar characters. But Mourinho's really putting in a tough case to become a Class B brick. You know, he's putting in a tough case to become a Class B brick because, and I think even the stuff that he's saying and him being negative and already being a defeatist and already pretty much conceding already. I'm like, bro, come on, grow. I mean, come on, grow up, man. It's time to grow. And I think that negative energy could permeate around the dressing room, and you don't want that, especially when you've got young players, man. Um, Varane was one of the best players at the World Cup, so I don't know what you're on about, man. Um, no, no, do you think Arsenal will be a threat? Yeah, man. You know what? I think I told you Arsenal and Chelsea are the teams to look out for, man. I think you really need to look out for them because I think those are two teams who can really make things very interesting. I think they can make things very, very interesting. I think you have to watch out for them because it's new managers and two exciting managers who play attacking football. It may not work because again, sometimes it takes 1, 2, 3 seasons to really get your team fully playing in the new philosophy that you're bringing in. But at the same time, you have to watch out for them and never to be wary, man. Um, Yeah, man, trust me, I'm going to be doing a prediction video very soon with one of the Banter boys. We're going to be doing like an overall thing, looking at the European leagues and so forth. So just watch out for that. It's going to be coming out very, very soon. So um, Arsenal are not winning the league, man. Let's be real now. They're not winning the league. You know, top. I think they have to aim for top four. Top four. That's interesting. Who is the GOAT football pundit? I really don't know. There are not really that many good quality pundits around out there. Like off the top, I mean, Alan Hansen used to be really, really good. Obviously, he's retired now, but I think Alan Hansen was a guy who, tactically, he really broke things down really, really well. But apart from that, I can't really think. When I just think of an amazing basketball pundit like Stephen A. Smith is an amazing quality and absolutely outstanding basketball pundit. And like, I don't think there's any footballing equivalent that has the kind of level of intelligence and is as articulate or as sound as Stephen A. Smith is when he really breaks things down tactically. So that's the unfortunate thing. Oh damn, Nel M, thanks for that super chat, man. Thanks for the donation, guys. Remember, guys, don't donate to your boy, man. Donate to your boy, or we'll put in a super chat if you desperately wanna um gain in a question and a shout. If you want a shout out, you want a question desperately answered, hit that super chat. Hit that super chat. Juju man is insane. Juju man is insane. Lord. Um, is Salah a one-season wonder? We have to wait and see. I think he's a one-season wonder because I don't think Salah will replicate what he did last season. I think last season what he did was outstanding. It was absolutely incredible and almost unheard of. I don't think he'll replicate that, but that's just me. That's just me thinking that, nah, man, bro, you ain't gonna be that dude. But I may be wrong, and fine, and I'll be more than happy if I am proven wrong. But I do not think that Salah is gonna put up those numbers, man. It's definitely not happening. All right, guys, look, man, I'm going to be signing out soon, man, because I'm actually bloody starving. So, again, if there's anything desperately you want me to answer or to say or anything, hit me up right now, man. But I think it's time for me to um get some munchy out there, man. Speaking of which, man, on side notes, man, Mission Impossible comes out this week. I cannot wait. I really cannot wait because I've heard some great things about it, man. I mean, is Malcolm that great? Okay, let's just be real. Is Malcolm like the second coming of Christ? I mean, is he really that great? So the Hangouts is going to be becoming. Oh, that's a good point. Hangout didn't happen on Sunday, did it? Don't worry, the Hangouts will hopefully happen this Sunday, bro. It will hopefully happen this Sunday. Don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Um. All right, guys, man. Look, man. I'm signing out. I need to munch. I'll do a live on Wednesday. I will see you guys on Wednesday. I think Tuesday nights I may be occupied, but Wednesday nights I'll do it again. So if there are any burning news, I'll be sure to do it. So this is just me getting up to date with the latest news and just answering some of your stuff. Peace out.